Hello everybody. It's a new month and we have June now 2018 and a new collection will arrive now at the Scrap shop. It's called Imagine and I like to show you the files what I have created for you in each folder so you can have a clue what you get when you purchase everything. Okay, here we go. These are the previews of the whole collection. Like every time you can get all the collection as a money saving all in one bundle. Then we have the story book template bundle, and then we have the weekly templates bundle. Also we have only the templates. Let me show you. They are here, the 12 by 12 weekly templates bundle, which include for each week in June a template plus some extra templates and a title template. So you get all together 9 12 by 12 templates to create a book of memory for the June. Then we have the storyboard, storybook templates. I just see that the preview isn't right written, so I need to change that here. So the storybook template also include the 8 by 11 inch templates, and with them you can also create a wonderful artsy magazine styled book of memories. Okay, let's see and let's go through all the folders we have. We have the artsy bits and pieces. You will get in the downloads 2 different download files because the files are really huge this time, and so you get 2 zip files for that one. Let's scroll through all the files what we have. We have some a little bit eclectic round stuff here. They are, I never hear a car here where I live, and just know it's a plane. So sorry about that. I have the window open and I hope this plane will leave this place as soon as possible. I'm sorry for that. But we can look through the folder. Okay, so I think it's gone now. This is the next one. That's really a nice grungy artsy a frame, and let's see when I'm open it, and I'm gonna use it later to demonstrate you a little bit on a paper how it will look. Then we have different kind of transfers, overlays. Those are some kind of textures. This one as well. So then we have also here kind of frame and a little kind of sprinkled stuff. And yes, these are the artsy bits and pieces number 1. Then we have the artsy bits and pieces number 2, like always with 3D real looking elements, and this time I have mostly 3 different versions of one element. The bows do have always a shadow version. Then we have, for example, here the shadow, the butterfly with the plain one without a shadow. Then we have a shadow version, and then I always added a artsy version, which is here a transparent file now. The next one is here artsy with some added grungy texture, and the shadow version and the plain version. And same we have here with the flowers, added here some texture, shadow and so on. You can see there are different versions. The artsy version is always very different, or only a little bit kind of only text overlay over here, or you can see it on top of it here, down here. And we have here one with that kind of texture. Here I added a little bit of a gesso over here as well. Here's also a different one. So really fun to play and really great to combine. And then we have here a frame with a PSD included, so you have the mask where you can add your images, or you can blend out the negative in the background, or you can delete or turn off the frame. So it's up to you how you like to have it. Also, you can change the frame color with a style, which we can see in a later bit of the video. So here we have some really, this ornate frame is covered with a lot of gesso, which looks fantastic, I think, and some paper flowers. Also here with grungy effects. I love this wreath. It's really nice, and I think, and here as a thread, I think you can use that really awesome with Instagram photos, or photos you have added such a Instagram filter, because it does have, this whole collection does have a little bit of a retro feeling through the colors. Okay, next one. The AC Artsy Accessorize edges. They are black, and they come with an brush file and also as PNG files. You can see here, and they are fantastic when you use them as a background, or how I said, it's an artsy accessorize. They come, yes, as a black PNG, so you can recolor it, use it as a clipping mask, and also the following framed mask does have the same look. Also here you can get the ABR file plus the PNG files, and also here they are very beautiful to mask your images when you place it on your canvases. Then we have Artsy accessorize the frames, and they come in two different versions. One is as a PNG file, and the second one you get as a PSD file with a mask, so you are fast to use it with an image. Just we place that, copy and place. That image is really huge, I just see. So we okay, and this is the clipping mask. You see, it's easy to use with the PSD, but also you get the PNG file for those who not want to work with a PSD file. Okay, this is the PNG file. If you like to use it with a mask, you can go to the polygonal lasso tool and click with only four, five clicks, create a mask, and then create, no, that was the wrong, we need to place first the image, image is now gone. Yes. So we open a new one. We use that one, copy and paste, and make this smaller. This, okay, place it on a back, and now we use the polygonal lasso tool. Click, click, click. No. Where is it now? I think now it's here. Okay, and then we use the masking tool here. So we have it masked. So that's now the way when you use a PNG file without using the PSD file. Okay. Then we go to the next folder, which is the frame mask, the swirls. Oh yes, the swirls. Also, they come with a as an ABR file, and you also get the black PNG files, and they are perfectly to use black how they are, or you can use them with different styles, which I'm show you later when I'm open the styles, going through this collection. Okay, next one, bokeh overlays. Well, bokeh is kind of a technique in when you take a photo, and those overlays will give your images a really nice effect, and they are very simple to use, and I'm gonna show you that. New one. Okay, so we have maybe that image here. Place it over here. Yeah, I know you don't like that. Okay, here we go. Now we have here the bokeh effects. We open one, copy, paste. It's not a problem to resize them and make them bigger, because they are only overlays, kind of. Okay, now you have placed it on top of your image, and then you go to your layer settings and go to, maybe we use here overlay, or we can use linear dodge or color dodge, and you see the difference. It's not much what those overlays do, but also they are different when you use that one. Oops. I'm gonna resize it, double click on it. Okay, let's try color burn, does nothing. And this happens now when you use color dodge, and you see you have beautiful sparkling now overlay over your photos. Also this one, now the red on the back comes on the bottom comes more out, and you see you need to try out a lot of the filters or the settings of your layers to receive a real good look of your photos, especially with the bokeh effects. Also with the magic lights is the same. Okay, let's try that one. Just resize that, and we go straight to linear dodge, and it brightens up a lot this image. Maybe we should now try to use another photo for the moment. Let's see what we can get with that red one. Look at that, how it, or that one, or that one. So these are the bouquet overlays, and they come as JPEGs, and then we have the Lupilalusas. Lupilalusas include a brush file, an ABR file, plus some deco files I have created. For example, that's one, deco one, and I don't want that. So that's deco, and this is how it looks when you have placed it on top of an image. And this is the Lupilalusa I have used to create the deco one. That's over here, which is not very good to see here on top of this image. Okay, close it. Yes, you get altogether are 70 different Lupilalusas, and you get this is a deco one, and this is one of my favorite, this flower. And then we have that one, also nice one with the little bird here. Then we have that one with this ladybug, and one with the key dangling down. So these are the Lupilalusas from the Imagine collection. And now we have the magic lights, always loved by all of my customers. Really, I'm so happy that you still love them so, and it's really fun to create them, and always think about to create a new ones. And this time I have those ones, and I think they will do magic on your images or on your papers. Open that as well for later. And I love that one extremely. It looks really nice. Okay, these are the magic lights from the Imagine and then we have the out of the box frames, and this time full with watercolor. They are perfect if you like to blend images. Going to that folder, open that one. Okay, let's see what you get out of the box. Layered frames are always include mostly 2 mask layers, so you clip the same image twice, and then you duplicate it, and then you clip it on the top mask, and this is what you get then later. And you have 4 different out of the box layered frames in this collection. Next one, now we come to the papers, and the papers include here we have B-color papers, 9, a little bit artsy, yes, and stamped, and a little bit of texture. Then we have the mixed media papers. They are full of texture, very colorful, very artsy, and perfect to use them with a clipping mask, how they are, as whatever you want. So they are very versatile. And of course then we have the solid papers, texture, a lot of soft textures, a little bit canvas, a little bit of watercolor. So, and from each color you get one solid paper. That means you get 15 different solid papers here in this collection. Okay, next one. We have the brush mix. And this brush mix is a half-tone brush mix, I called it, because when you open it, you see there are a lot of dots. Each brush is only with dots, and this is I like this kind of brushes extremely, and I think you can create fantastic artsy pages with those brushes and elements. We have here some silhouettes or some from cities. We have your birds, hearts, some different stars over here, dots and splashes, flowers, a tree. Here is a real pattern and arrows. Here's a skyline. Okay, these are the half-tone brush mix. Also, they come as a brush file, ABR, and you get all together 24 different PNG files. Okay, the next folders is the color folder. Like each time, this is a free product, and it includes the color swatches. You get the color styles here. Then you get the color overlay and the color burn this time. With burn, you can try to play a bit. It overlays a color and makes a kind of fun effects on images or elements, however you want to use that. Okay, next folder is the style edges. Let's open that one, and we can see wait, we open now that canvas, and we place now this on top. Now we can close that one, and let's write a text. And for those kind of styles, you should use a really bold, black, heavy, font. Now I have deleted it. I'm a little bit silly. Sorry. Okay. Hello world. Okay. Let's zoom that. And then you go and you can see what kind of styles those edges. This white one is really nice, and you get this with this shadow inside. It really gives a 3D effect. So each color of the collection also have a style, and so that's really fun to use them. These are the style edges, and they come as an ASL file. Then we have the foils. The foils come in 2 zip files, so when you download them, you can create one file and throw them together how you like it. I had to separate them because the files are really huge, and so I had to change that into 2 zip files. Okay, those are the foils, and let's have a closer look. Let's make the okay. You can see it's a real nice foil effect. Silver, a little bit of a green. Here we have a mint, aqua. This is more green, a gold. I like this gold, very. This is silver with a little bit of a blue touch, and then we have such a green as well, which is brighter than the another one. Then we have pink, we have a dark blue, and this one is also fantastic. I like that with the creases are blue, and then some parts of the foil are pink, so that makes a really fun effect. Also that one, it's like kind of fire, and then we have another one, a gold one with a more orange part, and then we have this one. So those foil effects are really awesome, I think. Let's use maybe, I think that one looks nice. Okay, if you like to have it more now stand out, go to your effects, and then you can add a drop shadow. Easily add that to your foil shadow. Also you can add now a stroke around to have it more standing out. Go outside and change the size a little bit. So this is, so you have the foil effect in the middle and then around, and now it really stands out. This is what you also can do. And if you are a Photoshop user and you like that style now and you not want to lose it, go to your style palette and click on this icon here over here. Click on it and you can rename it. You can maybe say this is the NBK Imagine style foil new gold. So this style will now show up in your styles palette, and be sure when you close your Photoshop that you close it by quit Photoshop. If you go on the bottom in your or close it by quit here, it's now in German, it's here, when you read it, it's quit, then your settings of Photoshop will not be saved, and then you will lose kind of styles then, and it will not be saved automatically. Only close always Photoshop here, so you will be sure when you reopen Photoshop that changes you have or some added brushes, styles, whatever colors will be saved into your in your settings when Photoshop closes. Okay, that's a little background info. Then we have the glossy styles. Let's open them, and they are also fun. They are really glossy, and I like that effect really. It's like a little bit of bubble gum. And also here you can get each color of the collection, and they are fantastic with words. Also if you use those bold words, letters. Let's see when we use a lighter one how it will look. Also, it also works perfectly on a little bit lighter fonts. Okay, next folder is the style pattern. Here you get also two different files, which is the embossed, and then we have the pattern. The difference is, the difference is the embossed includes a shadow or a stroke and a bevel, and the same style only with the pattern is so each pattern comes in two different versions. So that's one, this is the next one, and So what changes is the stroke and the emboss, and the shadow, the pattern itself stays the same. So here we have some circles, and then we have here some, no, I need that one. Here's some bric-a-bracs, and then we have here some Moroccan kind of pattern, and here we have some flowers, and then we have here or here. So really different patterns, but work perfectly with the whole collection again. And those I think those embossed work the best when you use them on shapes, well, or on letters. When you go to your palette with the shapes, maybe we use that butterfly. Let's scroll it up. So this is how it looks with the shape, and then with the letter. And when I'm open the blenders, I will show you how it will work with the plain pattern. Then we have the glitter styles. I included the scattered, and then we have the glitter styles over here. Okay, here we go. We add now some glitter. We create a new layer. We go to the brush files, and now we have opened the scattered brushes, and just draw around, and then you can add the glitter. We create a new layer, and then we add here some more, and we can use those little rings, and we create a new layer, and we use the hearts here, little hearts. Maybe we use the orange, and a new layer, and we make some stars here, and we add the aqua or the dark ones. So this is how you can use the scattered brushes with the glitter styles, but also you can use those scattered brushes then with different other styles, like those kind of pattern styles. Let's turn that off. So we have only that one, and this is how those scattered brushes look with only the pattern styles. Forget always to talk further. Then we have the gouache styles. They are perfect when you have the watercolor blenders. There are two files, which are the flower blenders and the watercolor blenders. And this time I have already created a little clip some weeks ago with those flower blenders. And let's see, I'm gonna show you how I did that. Let's turn that off, and let's place an image. Okay, here we are, and start a new layer, and the image I just have placed I add as a clipping mask, and then I'm going to the new created layer and I'm going to my flower blenders and open my watercolor blenders over here. Okay, here are the flower blenders. Let's try the 8 flower blenders, and you can now see how it starts to, how your image come up, and we go and change now to the watercolor blenders. We change that over here and there, and also use here to make a little bit more flowers, just dab only, which works perfectly always when you use a Wacom board. This one is now a little bit more to see. Okay, and let's add here some splats over here, and you can see here on top now our image stops. So let's do that here. Okay, what you can now do, create a new layer and start now to pick from the image a color, and also the back and foreground colors. So over here, and then we pick here, and we can use that one we have here, and we use that color and to place on top this flowers. This is how you can use those different blenders, and always fun to create some artsy stuff. Each one is placed already has added a color, so it will always, when you choose a new brush, you have already a color, and if you like to change it, you can change it by taking with the Alt key on your keyboard. Can you pick with the pipette a color of your choice, like this brown here, or a red orange from the sun down, and then you can start to paint over your layout, over your image, and use the same colors with the blending brush, so you don't have the color which is already chosen. So if you go back to that color again, you will see that the color I have added to the brush is again back. So you can not make anything broken when you change the color, so it will always go back. So these are the watercolor blenders with the flower blenders, and this is the preview for that one. Next one are the tab frames, something new. I think I never created something like that. They are fun, so if you make art journaling or so, or book of memory, I think they can be very useful. You see, it's also nice if you have here a nice created background, and place those tab frames on top of it. You can choose any image. Let's see which one we take. Place that one. Ooh. Okay, that one. And I think the best is when you use the same image and copy it and place it again and use it 3 times, so you have the same image. Or you can also use the same and change and rotate a little bit the image itself. And also here we have the tabs. You can change the color, and if you like now, you can change here the tab with a style over here, like that one, or you can add that one, or you can use a glitter style, or you can use a foil, which is also fun, or you can the glossy, they look this way, or the edge only, or you can use, I didn't load them, so let's open those free colors. These are the free colors now. Oops, that was the wrong one. And now I'm gonna make that orange or red. So those gouache work perfectly. So they will come up in the next chapter of the video now. Okay, these are the where are we? I missed something. Tab frames. I wasn't in the transfer. I missed 2 parts of the Painter's Toolbox. Okay, we have here 4 tab frames, PSD files layered, and very cool to use. So you can change, you can use also only one, you can mix up them, and yes. Okay, here we go. These are the tab frames. Close that one, and then we have the Painter's Toolbox transfers, transparent, and you can drag and drop and place them and recolor them. You can use another color here. For here, they work best when you have a plain color over here and add them as a texture. Also, you can use them with the different color settings like overlay. So on top of that, color burn or different pen light over here. So you can add with that a lot of texture and makes it really artsy on your page when you use it. The transfers come with the ABR file, and you get 9 different transfers in that package. It's also included in the Painter's Toolbox. And then we have the styles, the gouache styles. And I wanted to show you actually how they look with let's delete that. How they look with the blenders. Let's create a new layer, and we have here the blenders, and we paint here a little bit, and then we have the gouache here, and we can paint now over them, and maybe here some glitter, and then we have another flower. So You see, you can really nice blend and paint, create a little bit of a painting with all those kinds of brushes over here. And maybe we use here, and this is what is perfectly, because when you have the solid papers combined with those gouache styles. And let's open for that one, create a new layer on top of it, and we paint on top of that now. And here's the orange, and you can see how you can add a little bit more texture or make the whole paper look a little bit more different, or overlay some parts of the paper with the styles over here. Then we have here some splatters over here, or we add here a glitter. So it's, you see, you can create so many different things with those different parts of the collection. You will have so much fun. And I say that with each and every collection, if you open them, start to play with it. Don't start to want to work immediately with the collection. You need to get a feeling for the collection. What can I combine? What can I try? What can I learn new? What can I use? What is something I need to learn? Maybe you have some question for me. Just ask, really ask me if you not understand something. I don't want that my customers buy products and don't understand it, or don't or can't use it because they don't understand the technique behind a brush or anything like that. So always come over to my Artology group, drop me a note, go to my YouTube channel. You all have the links here in the video. They are all to find here, the links. Or you can go in the folder of your downloads. There are always link in the terms of use folder to all my channels, where you can reach me. You will be able always to contact me if you have any questions. So don't hesitate to drop me a note and ask whatever you like to know. Then I will be sure that I give my customers products they can use, because what I not like when I go shopping and something is that I'm afraid to use, or it looks great but I can't use it, that's something I not want, and also I not want to give further to my customers. Okay, a lot of talking again. Here we go. We had the gouache styles here now. Then we had the tab frames, and then we have the tags. Like each and every time, they come in German, they come in French, and they come in English. And let's have a look inside. We have here the Friday. We have always the same shape, but they are always the different name of the week. We have always the Friday, we have the June, then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you get also a folder with numbers in over here. Okay, we have the numbers 1 to 31 and the 2018, and in 4 different designs. These are the tags, and they are perfectly, if you do Project Life, Then the next are the threads. If you already saw my Instagram post a few days ago, you see how I took photos of them and created them, and they are perfectly, when you use them, dangling here. This one looks like it dangles here down from top of it, or what they are perfectly if you use these ones, and then we have those, and use the threads here, open it, drag and drop, then oops, so it doesn't want how I want, and resize them and just to the corner, and now it looks like those thread holds the frame together. Those threads come as PNG files and as an ABR file. Next one are the storyboard 12 by 12 templates. I already showed in a lot of videos before how to use them. You can use them how they are, only drag and clip photos. You can also only use parts of those templates. Well, if you only want to use, maybe we need to clip that first, that we don't pick the background. So if you only use parts in another layout, only use the as a clipping marks, just drag and drop them, or you can use, so that's what you can do. They are very basic, and you can use them in so many different ways. Also in other videos I showed you how you can use them and make artsy pages, which is something I want to show in a different video, because actually this video should only show you how to flip through the folders, and then it gets too long when I demonstrate you now that. Okay, these are the storyboard templates. The next is the storyboard letters, same as the 12 by 12, only with the 8 by 11 inch size. Then we have the storybook, very artsy this time. Oh, I love to create them. They are fantastic, and you will love to use them. For that I already have created an extra video which I will upload the next days into my YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out, how I played with those styles. When you open the folder, they will be white, so you need to be sure that you turn off. So the file looks like that one, and you need to turn off all the styles layers before you start to work. I do that because it saves a lot of download time when those layers are always hidden. Okay, next folders are the weekly templates. We have some different ones, like this one, a lot of, then we have a heart, then here we have that one, and this is the title. And now we have the weekly templates, which you can order also as a single package. This one and this one is also nice. I really like on this templates the retro kind of feeling what you get. 9 12 by 12 templates in the bundle, and if you only buy the weekly templates, you can get week 23 till 227. Word arts. We have word arts. I ordered recently a few new fonts, and they are here. I'm such a font addict. I don't know how many fonts I have. It's millions. Meanwhile, okay, here we go. We have how many? I don't know. We have here word art clouds. Totally different. The little things. Never stop dreaming. Dream big. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. Imagine. That's the word art I have on the previews also. I like that one as well, with this doubled kind of font. And also you can get in that pack the brushes with all the word arts. Then we have layered word arts. They are fun. You get a PNG file or a PSD file. If you like to have the PNG file, you can use it how it is. You can drag and drop them on your page and use it this way. So that's already done. But you also get here a PSD file, and now you are able to maybe clip a photo on the letters, or you can also use the different styles what I have in the collection. Here, let me add here a glitter, and then we have here a pattern, and then we have here one of the pattern with the embossed and the foil and the glossy. This is what you also can do. You can add, if you like to play with all the styles. You have the edge, and then we have that one. So it's fun to play, and easy to use. So what you can also do is clip an image on all those letters. That's a little bit tricky. Not tricky, but you need to take care that you don't lose oops, what I'm going to, okay, here we go. We start on the L, and oh my, this is what I not wanted. That image, that's the image I wanted. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, we are on the L. Now clip that image on the letter. No, first we resize it. Where's my image? Over here. Okay, resize it in the size of the existing file. So resize it, and now we go up that we have this part of the photo in the middle of our letters. Okay, now we can clip it. Okay, now it's first clipped on the L. We hold the Alt key, click on the layer 1 or on the photo, and drag it on top. Now we have made a copy. We clip on it, then we do the same, hold the Alt key, drag the layer. Now we have a copy again, and so we do that further, always add a copy of the image on top of the letter, and you can see that done. And now you have added a image on each of the letters. And you can create a group, drag and drop that on your canvas, or use another, or you have an image itself, a photo, whatever, and you can drag that on top and create a card for a friend. And that's why I have added also a happy birthday. And I think that's beautiful if you like to make a real nice birthday card. Also, I have added it because June is my birthday month, and I thought I need to have a little birthday word art in it. Okay, these are the layered word arts, and now we are through the whole collection, and the video is again very long, but I hope I could show you some news, some tips and tricks, and you enjoyed the video and you have learned something. And how I already said, if you like to know more, if you like to get something more teach, just let me know, and I will be happy to create more videos that will help you to get better skills. Have a good time, enjoy the collection, and we're gonna see you in the next video. Bye.